Hi, in this episode I want to loop through a list of records and print them out on one line, separated by, for instance, a comma. In this case, I want to loop through a set of contacts and print out their first name and last name, or just their name from Salesforce, and then have that inline in this sentence as you can see over here. If I go to Salesforce, you will see that on my account I have 3 contacts, and these are the contacts that I want to print out on my document. I have also a data source. In my data source I'm gonna select from the contact object, but I'm gonna filter obviously linked to the account because my journey is gonna start from an account. And I'm also gonna filter on the legal department because I only want contacts from the legal department. How you set up this data source is of course your use case. This is the use case that I want to achieve. Let's see how we can control that one. Okay, so I'm gonna open PDF Butler and start the configuration. First step is I'm gonna upload my document. Okay, then I'm gonna add my data source. My data source name was called account contacts from legal. As you can see, it's a list data source, and I'm gonna get the name field. The name field is not here yet, so I'm just gonna go over here and fetch the name, the full name. Yep, save my query. And then go back and reload. So the name field is now there. Okay, now I have my data. Now I just need my config type. So I'm gonna go for an inline repeater. The data source obviously is gonna be the data source we have just added. The merge field is gonna be legal persons. A prefix I'm not gonna add. This can be, for instance, a space or a colon or something like that. After the first one, I want to just add a comma and a space, so I'm gonna put that those items here. In the middle, I also want to have a comma and a space, and the last I want to say a space and a space, so that it says commas between the first two, and then at the end an and sign or the and word as a separator between the last and the previous one but last item in my list. Okay, so that's the configuration. Let's save this configuration. Okay, this is a good remark because I indeed have to add a new child here. I'm gonna say that I want to print out the name field on the legal person's config merge field. Okay, and then I'm gonna save it. So now I have a repetition over all of my records via the inline repeater, and I have a single printing out the name of my my contacts. Let's try if I generate the document. So now I have George legal 1, I have unlegal 2, so nicely comma separated with a space as you can see, and I have the last one between this one but last and the last one, that's legal 2 and legal 3. I have an and instead of a comma, just as I configured.